What's up, YouTube? Unruly here, and welcome back to another video of Behind the Gundam Mobile Suit. In this video series, I go over each of the Gundams in Gundam Evolution, current and future, to help you guys and explain how each of the Gundams work. Some little bits of tips for my playthroughs and understanding, so you can learn how to play the character whenever the character is out. In today's video, we are going over Guntank. Guntank is quite the easy character to use, a mid to long range fighter with 1200 HP and a dash limit of 2. Like I said, if you haven't seen the previous videos, the dash mechanic in this game is basically your boosters to maneuver in and around gunfights, rotate around the map, and so forth. Along with the ability Guntank can do is actually transform as well, and I'll explain that in a little bit. His weapon kit consists of the Bob missile, which automatically targets multiple enemies within range, dealing damage equal to the damage around them. Concentrated fire. You can see underneath me here, it's pretty much, with the automatically targeting, it's kind of like the smart pistol in Titanfall. If you guys ever played Titanfall, since you're in that area of that window, you see underneath, you'll see the multiple targets here. If it's in that window of area, you're most likely going to hit somebody. The concentrated mode is for single targets. The opposite mode is for all-around targets. So most likely you won't be missing shots with the Bob missile. The sub-action, again, is the single-fire targeting compared to the group targeting. G maneuver is actually the launch core fighter. This is that transforming ability that I was talking about. Basically, it's like a hunter-killer drone. If you ever played Call of Duty, it's basically a suicide missile that you can pilot yourself and do big areas of damage. Its active skill is Rush. This one you could actually stun people with. Basically, you as you can see underneath, you armor yourself up and run towards the target. You can do this to stun them. You could deflect bullets in front of you and deal damage and knockback to the enemy. Ending the charge early to body slam an enemy in front of you, inflicting greater damage and knockback. So you see in the second clip there, the little swing is that knockback there for the body slam. Second ability there is the cannon. Launches slow-moving, mid-range projectile, damage all units in the medium area. It's a giant missile. Basically, you see that window again for multiple targets. This one doesn't have that lock-in for the single target, but underneath you can see the multiple targets. Just drops the cannons down. Big AoE damage. And then the passive skill is the speedy recovery. Revive disabled allies faster than normal. So this is actually really, really good because sometimes reviving characters can take a little while, especially in clutch situations when you're trying to take a 1v1 into a 2v1 or to reset after claiming an objective. This is actually really nice. I personally didn't play Guntank in the alpha test, but the revive mechanic there has actually saved me a couple times. As an ally would res me, and I get back into the fight really, really well. I think I tinkered around with it a little bit, and it just wasn't my playstyle. It's that niche character that it seems easy to play at first, but you have to kind of get into the groove of things and know the ins and outs of when to do certain things, other than the basic AoE damage and basically auto-locking. So doing that ultimate and the cannon and all that stuff, it wasn't a character that felt unruly. It didn't feel for me. But anyway, I hope this video was informational for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy Gundam as much as I do. Can't wait for the game to come out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.